study says that plant-based diets had a lower chance of serious illness like COVID-19. A study was done on the feeding and effects of COVID-19. This study is entitled Plant-Based Diets, Fisheries Diets and COVID-19 Severity, a population-based case-control study in 6 countries. It defines through confidence intervals that 73% of those who report tending not to eat meat have less severity of COVID-19, with moderate symptoms, and 59% in relation to serious concepts. This group is related to people who cite that they consume low animal protein. The study concludes that the dietary pattern with reduced animal protein is considered as protection against the serious effect of COVID-19. But is this true? For this, we should examine whether the use of exchanging animal protein for vegetable protein would be harmful in relation to COVID-19. The first factor is that viruses like COVID-19 originate from animals, thus reducing the use of animals, reducing the number of animals for slaughter, and thus reducing the amount of virus. Second, reducing animal protein reduces the risk of assimilating animal fat, which can lead to heart problems. There is no study that determines that human life needs animal protein, which cannot be replaced by vegetable protein. Reducing animal use, reducing the number of animals, reduces the destruction of nature and thus the preservation of nature and its beneficial effects. But what makes a virus like COVID-19 have reduced effects? Simple, everything is linked to the individual's immune system. Thus the vaccine acts on the immune system to respond against the virus. So the question would be, is it possible that a low animal protein diet is conducive to a more active immune system response? The first issue is that no human being acquires a plant-derived virus. The viruses that affect man are of animal origin. All feeding manages acceptance of a food or allergy to that food. In the intestine we have Peyer's plaques, which come into contact with food to induce immune tolerance or defense against antigens. A person who eats meat, destroys meat cells, and opens its nucleus and genetic codes, which can be accessed by the gut's immune system sensors, and generate tolerance to these foods. An individual who does not eat meat does not develop such tolerances, and so viruses that are of animal origin have no tolerance. In this way characteristics of animal cells are more intolerable by a system that is used to plants. In fact, in a comparative anatomy analysis, carnivorous animals have a short intestine, which would be defined as meat, is not a food for long intestines. In fact, colon cancer, which is linked to the intestine, is much more present in people who eat red meat than in those who are vegetarian. The World Health Organization defines red meat as carcinogenic at level 2A. The 2A rating, what would it be? It would be the same characteristic of exposure to petroleum refining, or glyphosate, which is an agrochemical, styrene and other products. This demonstrates a non-beneficial effect in being classified as a 2A carcinogen. The question given all these factors, is it plausible that reducing red meat or processed meat is immune system friendly? Yes, due to the above factors it is plausible that this is true. The analysis of the study was done in a statistical way, and involved the following countries: United States, United Kingdom, Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. It mostly involved doctors, and from low-income social classes. What we have is a very specific group, which favors the analysis, when we isolate other factors, such as the effects of poverty, or social diversity. The more the group is homogeneous, the smaller are the diverse effects, which hinder the analysis. Which again makes the study plausible. Now let's hear the conclusion of the study, which goes like this. Individuals who reported following plant-based diets or pescatarian diets had a lower chance of serious disease similar to COVID-19. Individuals who reported following diets with low carbohydrate and high protein had a higher chance of serious disease similar to COVID-19. When compared with subjects who followed vegetable-based diets, those who reported following vegetable-based or pescatarian diets had higher intakes of vegetables, legumes and nuts, and lower intake of poultry and red and processed meats. Our results suggest that a rich, healthy diet in nutrient-rich foods may be considered for protection against severe COVID-19. We can ask, is it plausible that a diet rich in vegetables favors the immune system against COVID-19, as the study says? Looking at the facts, it is extremely plausible that it does.
If you are looking for more content from different areas, visit the reformadorstacad.com website. News and detailed content can be found with system of research and organization of text and video.